opened a Pandora's box, but I do think this is a viable thing to have, and I will link it below for, I don't know, for something. Do I look like Shirley Jones too? Okay. And now for my regular outro. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This is my first day back with a makeup look. I just shot my video about my laser. I thought, you know what, while I'm sitting here, let's do something that isn't going to be a foundational product. And I got the product to talk about. Recently, I saw Raw Beauty Kristi do a video on this eyebrow stamp. It's MADLUVV. And I don't know why. I thought I need to try this. A lot of women, as they get older, they find that their eyebrows are getting more and more sparse. My eyebrows are fine. I don't have to pluck them anymore. And I just do a little darkening up with my pencil from NYX. I love this. I have tried other products, but why not spend $9 if at all possible? This product is not $9, but this product is really interesting because it comes with stencils. So let me show you. It has this little pouch everything comes in. Here is a pouch of stencils. You have a cheap little spoolie. You can steal them from Sephora for free. And this is the powder. So you untwist it. Here's the sponge. And here's the powder inside. So when you close it, you're loading it, and there you go. So let's talk about these stencils. There are 5 stencils, and they're numbered 1 through 5. This is the largest one, and this is the smallest one. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the difference, but it's microscopic. But at the same time, not microscopic, but it's a small, small difference. But at the same time, when it comes to your brows, the littlest bit can make the biggest difference. Also, what's really interesting about these is where you can start it. So they have these little lines by the front of the brow for something that goes in more, perhaps, or you could start it where your natural brow is, and your brow might end up being longer at the tail. And let me show it to you this way so you can actually read it. That would make a lot more sense. So this is number 1. I'm going to hold up my hand so you can probably, hopefully see. You will see a 1 on here and a 2. That's where you press on your face. You will see a starting point at the tail, and the ending point is at the front. And there are 2 areas where you can end the front. So I'm going to turn it around because, like many people, I'm right-handed, and you're not going to be able to read this. So you are supposed to lay it down where your tail is, or where you want your tail to be. Oftentimes when you make something much longer, it can close up your eyes. So I probably want to be about where I normally am. And I do have makeup on, so you probably want to do this before you put on makeup. And then I am thinking about, okay, where's my arch and where is this? The 1 and 2 denote where you are pressing your fingers to hold this in place. I highly suggest you are already loaded and this is already open, because once you're there, you're there. I'm going to move this mirror over here because I can't hold the mirror at the same time that I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm going to start. This is where my tail ends. So this really looks like it's about the right size for me. When you put this on, you start at the tail as well because there's more product at that area. You don't want to be dark at the front. And a lot of the powder is gone by the time you get here. You just go back and forth. Okay. and reveal. Wow. And, okay. Wow. This is like the kind of eyebrow that I see a lot of YouTubers do that are very specific and blocky. And I don't particularly love that look, but it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing how it makes my face look different. Now I have to use the same mirror and just, yeah, hi. Let's see if we can calm it down a little bit by running the spoolie through it. So there's nothing really supernatural looking about this. Another thing maybe you could do is use this as a guide. Like, go back and forth with your spoolie. So you take a lot of it off. No, a lot of it isn't coming off. Okay. Yeah, I would just kind of work it like that so that it doesn't look so amazingly blocky and unreal. But I have to say, if you are doing some kind of event where it matters more to you how you're photographed than how you look, this might be ideal, because in photographs, especially if someone's doing a full body, let's say it's a group at a wedding or something like that, our eyebrows can kind of disappear, and that gives us the shape for our face. It's the most structural thing on our face. It's the most dark thing on our face. Is a very important line that does a lot for us, whether we do it wrong or right. It can lift everything up. It can make everything look close set. It can do so many things. The brow is super, super important, but in pictures, they oftentimes kind of disappear. So something like this might be ideal for something like a wedding. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other side, but before I do, see how dirty that is? Don't lay that on your face. Kristi did it. She laid it on her face, and as she's doing it, I'm like, don't! And she had to redo her makeup. So I'm just going to clean it with a paper towel. Before I line it up, I'm going to reload, close, whoops. Just for kicks, instead of doing the powder, I'm going to do my pencil. So this NYX pencil it's basically a flat line. And I usually just go lightly, back and forth, so that the little blonde hairs I have pick up the pigmentation. So I'm just going to do that for kicks and see what happens. I feel like my eye is a little more arched on this side, so I'm trying to figure out what do I really want to match. And I think it's the arch. And yeah, this one's going to be different. Sisters, not twins. And also, I mean, really, ideally, I would use both hands, because see how this kind of puckers up? I'm just going to straighten up so you can see. This puckers up so much. This would be better. In other words, this is a two-person job. Now see how my eyebrow is actually going down here and this brow's over here? I'm just going to draw right here. You know what? I think this would be the same effect as the powder. Silly of me. So we're just going to press, go back and forth. I'm beginning to feel like Groucho Marx. I have to say, I think, oh my God. Oh, I know all I need is a little cigar. Any club that's going to not have me around, I don't know, something about I would never join a club that would have me. Hello. Or Brooke Shields, you know, like from a million years ago. Remember when Brooke Shields was all the brow? People weren't doing big brows then. So let's just do some heavy brushing here to try to figure this out. Sisters but not twins. And here's the thing. Because you're using the same stencil right here and you're flipping around over here, the stencil's exactly the same. No duh. You might find that the stencil works better with one of your brows than others because nobody has completely even brows. They are sisters, not twins, and sometimes they're cousins, you know what I mean? Maybe the color is too dark for me. So I have soft brown. Maybe it's too dark for me. Maybe this is something I need to finesse. For sure, it takes me a lot longer to do my brows this way than this way, but also I cannot get a look this solid with this pencil, for sure. So if you like a blocky eye, perfect. If you don't like a blocky eye, but you want some guidance, I don't know. Sharon Stone used to have these big brows too, but they weren't blocky. I feel like this is worth investigating. Initially, I feel that there's a learning curve and it's not going to be faster and it's not going to be easier. And maybe it is something you can get done elsewhere. But I don't know, I still want to play with this. Now, because I don't have eyeshadow on, this might look crazy. So I feel like I need to do an eyeshadow look. And I'm going to cut away and do another video. And then we will come back for the final look and see what's going on. All right, you guys, I did the Dior Backstage in Plum Neutral that just came out, and I did a video on it, and I think it's super, super pretty. The rest I kept very simple. No blush because I'm red already, and a little bit of the Victoria Beckham in, I think, Bijou or Bijou. I'll link everything below. As I'm doing this, I'm thinking, first of all, the brows are a lot easier to take for me with eyeshadow. Now, it could be because I've been sitting here looking at them for the past 20 minutes or so, but I think the eyeshadow makes it better. But I also feel like, I don't know, at one point, a minute ago, I thought that this brow goes more like this underneath, where this one is more straight. Which is weird, because this one I always thought had more of an arch, but maybe I overcompensated for it, so it's more straight, and now this one doesn't match. Again, if you are the ADD, OCD type when it comes to your eyebrows, this might make you crazy. It might. But for me, I'm not really. I'm willing to investigate. I'm willing to have a little bit of fun. There's 100% a learning curve with this. 100%. And as I said, I think the more you use it, the faster you will be, the better you will figure out what will work for you, or the better you will figure out, if I use it in this way, I can get this effect, and actually make this a tool to change your look if you wanted to. Do you know what I mean? So maybe you can find a way to use these for every day, and you can find a way to use these for something more dramatic, which is what I have going on here, and I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, I was about to say, but I like it, and I just keep on obsessing on this one. I'm like, what is going on this one? Because I do not like that. Okay, I do not want to go down the eyebrow wormhole. We're going to leave it at that, you guys. I think this is clever. I think it's $35, so it's for the person who has the budget and who has the desire to play and might find these useful, or is, you know, suffering from your eyebrows are thinning, and or, you know, unfortunately we've all seen women who use the sperm shape, which is not flattering to anybody. And sperm, by the way, are deeply offended that you're putting them on your face. And yeah, I do. I'm going to play with these some more. I am not sorry that I got this. There are things that I bought that for this channel that I thought I'm going to do videos on, and I kind of, you know, regret doing them because I never use them. I'm going to go get one right now. Yeah, so I got these like more than a year ago, you guys, a long time ago. And I thought, I want to do something with these. But one, the color is really strange, right? And two, I can't really figure it out. I get it. I think if you have dark hair, oh God, please don't let me pull out all my hair. If you have dark hair, it's probably easier to make something like that work. But there's something about this color, I don't know, it's like kind of greenish and kind of makes my face look really red. And it's hard to get the bangs in the right, because I want them longer, but I don't want them so long that they're irritating me. I mean, what the heck? Okay, look. I'm not saying this looks good, okay? It feels pretty frickin' 80s to me. And even when I had a haircut like this, and I did, I'm not gonna lie, I was in high school. And I think I also had bangs once when I was about 25. It didn't last very long. So yeah, the things I do for this channel. And also, because my brow is so heavy, I would want the bangs to show this up. You guys, we all need to play. I'm just saying, this I never used, and it smells like dust, even though it's been in this. And this I am gonna use. And that's it. That is today's video. I want to thank you so much for playing around with me. I hope you had some fun. Maybe I've inspired you to sit down and play, or maybe you're just laughing at me. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you hit the subscribe button and you give me a thumbs up and you tell other people about me, because there's nobody else who's nuts like me, right? That's not true. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was fun. I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.